Hi, my name is Jason Barcelos, and welcome to my last lecture. Chapter 1: An injured lion surrounds the war. Something that symbolizes me is a tree. I'm strong but happy. I'm tough but nice. I love hanging out with my friends, playing basketball and video games. I love playing basketball because we can all connect to each other and help each other improve our game. I don't know how to explain my love for basketball, but it's huge. Without my dad, I don't know how I could be here loving basketball. My favorite player is Kobe Bryant. Chapter 4: The Parent Lottery. The most important people in my life are my family and my friends. My best supporter is my dad. He taught me a lot about accomplishing my goals in life. One of my good supporters is also my cousin. We learned a lot from each other. One of my goals when I was in 8th grade was to make the tenor drum. I practiced warm-ups and aced them. When it came to audition day, I knew I was number one on the list to make tenor. One of my accomplishments to reach in life was to be a pretty good basketball player. I would say that I easily passed that because of my dad. I played with my friends since junior high. I've been in a little rec league. I learned a lot from my coaches. After the playoffs were done and finals were over, my team and I were presented a sportsmanship trophy showing that we were the nicest, most friendliest team in the league, and I was pretty proud of that, thanks to my teammates. Chapter 21. J. Teamwork is an important key when working with people. It helps especially working with people in projects, work areas, and sports. This chapter was very strong on teamwork. It gives me a whole different look on mutual respect. It makes me think about how thankful I should be for my friends and family who's been helping me. Chapter 24. A Recovering Jerk. I have been told I was being a jerk many times. Sometimes I realize I really was being a jerk for no reason. On the other hand, I'm usually a jerk because I'm trying to help someone, and sometimes they don't like the way that I teach them. I'm usually being called a jerk around my sister because I'm trying to help her with manners or how something else is done. I hate it because she thinks she knows everything, but then, it's my parents' job at the same time. Chapter 28. Dream Big. I do wish parents were a little less strict. I don't like the strictness because it pushes me to do what I have to do. I usually wait a little bit to do something because I'm in the middle of something that I'm doing, such as an activity. But I don't understand to get mad unless it's an emergency. Chapter 53. Never Give Up. My freshman year was a rough year for me. I've had a lot of setbacks and brick walls. Most of them overcame. Some were a little too hard, so I waited for a while, then come back for them for another time. One of those brick walls were my freshman year. I was put down into the pit part of the drum line, which is the part with no drum. I had to wait till sophomore year to make the bass drum and finally have fun. It was worth it, I'd say, because I got to make a lot of friends along the way who I would never be friends with if I didn't stay that season. Chapter 56. Tigger or Eeyore. I would characterize myself as both. I usually try to be a Tigger and look on the bright side of Earth. I do this because it's the best way to look at a situation, no matter what it is. Even though I was put down to pit, for an example, I was still a Tigger because I get to hang out with the best people I ever met. Chapter 61. The Dreams Will Come to You. My advice for people for a fun and rewarding life is do what you gotta do. Once you do what you gotta do, then have fun. Because if you don't want to do something you have to do, you might as well do it because eventually you'll have to do it. You should also learn how to work with passion and learn to like what you are going to work with, especially for a job.